I starve.
Welcome back.
I am Ekaterina the Wise, Ekaterina the Promethean, Ekaterina, the leader of the Bruja clan. We are the children of Cain, and now thou art one of us.
God have mercy on my soul. I am damned.
Steady now, whelp. Thou lacks the strength to fight, and I would slice thee in twain without hesitation.
Thou must feed, my child, before the hunger overtakes thee and drives thee mad.
Am I now a miserable demon, stealing blood to live? Damned and cursed to hell? Is this all that remains of noble Christoph?
Nay, my child. There is far more to thee than ever before. Thou art Bruja now. We Bruja are the philosophers of Cain's lineage. Where other clans treasured gold and trinkets, we sought pure wisdom. We strove to unravel the thorny knots that bind the very gates of heaven. Are we damned? Nay, we are exalted. In fabled Carthage, we lived in concordance with all mortals. Together we sought the secrets of Eden, that the children of Cain and the children of Seth would be raised up. But the hated Ventru grew jealous of our power. The patrician clan betrayed us, and tried to destroy us. We survived, but fabled Carthage did not. Despite this great loss, we Prometheans continue our search for harmony with all mortals.
We are the most noble of our breed, Christoph. We seek only the fulfillment of the dream that was Carthage. But we need thy help to achieve this goal. A war lies ahead. A terrible battle that calls for warriors like us.
Wars among devils do not concern me.
We will cause thee to think otherwise, whelp.
Enough, Cosmos! The Bruja blood needs time to cool. Come, let us leave our young one to think upon his situation. But know this, Christoph, thou would have been killed or embraced by our enemies on this night. We have given thee life eternal, and awakened thee to the true face of thy world. I do not expect gratitude, but our clan requires loyalty or death.
There is no life in me. Even my heart has ceased to beat. My very soul has been stripped from me. There is nothing left for salvation or damnation.
Thou needs must pledge fealty to thy new mistress.
I am newly remade and know little of this world. I agree only to follow thy lead for the present.
Such rebelliousness is unseemly in a Bruja. I do not like such willfulness in my childer.
He displays as much fealty as can be expected from such a one, Ekaterina.
Very well, Cosmos. Then thou may hold his leash. We shall see if he takes instruction with more deference. Christoph, thou must understand that our enemies are legion, and none more vile than Clan Zamitzi, which infests Prague like a plague. The fiends seek thy death in payment for the slaying of Azra and her Shlachta servitors. If thou art to survive, thou must quickly master the powers of thy blood. Thou must pay heed to all our laws, or thou wilt become a gibbering monster like the Zamitzi. Our first law...
Mistress Ekaterina, I crave thy indulgence. Christoph is a man of action. His learning shall be the greater on the field of battle than the parlors of the Prometheans. Let me take him on my mission to Garanal's Haven, where he may learn our ways firsthand. I could use a stout broadsword protecting my back.
Christoph is not yet ready.
Verily, he is as ready as he shall ever be.
I would have thy counsel, Cosmos.
Christoph is no Bruja philosopher. His hot blood cools too much when he has no mission and curdles. Send him forth. If he survives, he will have mastered our ways.
Very well. Kristoff, go thou with Wilhelm Stryker. Trust what he says if thou wouldst outlive the night. Go, my swordsman, and strike deep into the lair of our dear ally, Garanal the Cappadocian.
Time to cut thy teeth, fledgling.
Alright. So we have become Kristoff of the Clan Bruja. We've got a few disciplines. Feed, blood healing, blood strength. Speaking of blood healing, let's go on. Celerity, potent, and awe all are set as automatically level 1. We can no longer use healing ointments. Let's go on and eat some rats to regain the blood.
Learn thy lessons well.
Do not disobey me, child.
Don't make me stab you, bitch.
Ekaterina is a scholar, not a warrior born. She would keep her fledgling studying vampire lore in her nest till Gehenna comes, and never hurl them from the nest to test their wings. But I cannot spend hours debating Cainite wisdom in a university. Give me a stout broadsword in my hand, and the sweet taste of my foe's blood on my tongue, and I have all the wisdom I need. And I suspect thou art akin to me.
I am not akin to thee, blood guzzler. I strike only those that deserve my steel. I do not murder the innocents to gorge on their blood.
Thou shalt feed upon blood, or thou shalt die. But thou need not kill to do so. Drink only so much blood as will sustain thee. Suffer thy prey to live on, for to kill during the feeding is to violate our Promethean ethic. And that way lies the beast.
The beast?
A beast born of Cain's sin doth coil within thy breast, Kristoff. Keep it at bay, or be lost forever. Acts of cruelty unleash that beast until it rules thee, as it rules many of Azra's kin.
The beast made them madmen?
Nay, the mad vampires are called Malkavian. Shouldst thou meet one,
Best
God
clan.
help thee. Shouldst thou need his assistance, God cannot help thee. Nay, the beast is not mere madness, but demonic possession by the curse of Cain. We Prometheans are wayfarers in the land of the beast, but we stray not from the road of humanity, the via humanitas. By our acts of compassion are we saved from the jaws of the beast. Remember this always, or be devoured from within.
Malkavian, best clan ever. Fight me. Honestly, I do absolutely love the Malkavian
Thou
clans.
hast life everlasting, so long as thou keepest thy pallid flesh hidden from the sun's hateful rays. The life-giving sun only brings death to the likes of us. Each day we must retreat to our haven in the chambers below the university.
So, this is what I was saving my experience for. In returning to our haven and running down stars, we get rest. More importantly, our vault. Come on. What are you doing, Kristoff? Autopathing, gotta love it. So, by returning to our haven, we can spend experience. Okay, so... I can increase feeding if I want to. Let's see. So close to being able to get that. I need 15, or 25 and 25, so I need 5 more in wits, plus a bit more, so, alright. Not gonna spend experience on that quite yet. Going to boost strength up to 25. And feed. Yeah. And Wilhelm here doesn't have enough experience to spend on anything because he comes pre-stacked. Wilhelm does have his own equipment, and he does start off with a couple Scrolls of Awakening, one of which I will go ahead and drop on the floor so Christoph can have it, because it's no good to have both of them on. Okay, Christoph, come on. No good to have it on both both of them on one. One of the first things that I'm going to be saving up for will be that gate. Awaken's nice and all, but I really want to get my hands on the gates. So, we can feed on mortals to regain blood. You gotta be careful on if you do it within the line of sight of a guard, though, because they will come charging.
I bleed.
I was gonna let that dumbass die. Because I was just doing that to show as an example, Wilhelm. Generally speaking,
I grow faint.
The hunger overcomes thee. The beast strengthens as thou weaken from lack of blood. Canst thou feel him uncoiling in thy heart? Thou must feed.
Feed or die, Christoph, for I shall kill thee before I let the beast claim thee.
generally speaking, like I was trying to say before I was so rudely... What the fuck are you doing, Christoph? Generally speaking, like I keep...
These powers tempt me to dark acts. How easily could I rain devastation on all who vex me.
Thy fear and thy power conspire to make of thee a beast. Seek thee an anchor for thy humanity, a rock to cling to when storms come.
Anezka.
Love for a mortal is the most dangerous of all anchors.
I must see Anezka.
That is most unwise. The cheerful world of daylight is lost to thee.
I must see her again, just to look upon her for a moment.
Ekaterina would not be pleased. Oh, very well. Shouldst thou display valor on our mission this night, I shall take thee to the convent, but only for a moment to glimpse her as she sleeps. Now come, our mission lies ahead.
Can I speak? So, back to it, you fucks. I would like to get my hands on that portal bit, just because it's actually quite useful.
Hello, young one. What is it you... But hold. You do look so strangely. Ah, they have hurt you. The Canaanites have taken ye for their own. Oh, my poor boy. But fear not. Unorna neither fears ye nor casts ye out. I'll help ye, if I can.
Alright. I have no need for this crap anymore. And pretty much the only things I'm buying from Enorna here is discipline bracelets, discipline rings, and discipline amulets. Those are pretty much the only things that are of actual use to me. So we need to head up to the Petron Hills Monastery to go have but to speak with the Cappadocians.
Behold Petron Hill Monastery, haven of the Cappadocian vampires in Prague.
The monks are vampires?
Nay, the Cappadocians lurk in the desecrated crypts below the monastery, out of sight of the monks who provide them with fresh blood. Only those monks that serve Garanal know the real master of the monastery.
Hey. No. Bad, Kristoff. Damn it, Kristoff. Stop attacking. Somewhere around here. There it is.
What is our mission?
A mission of misfortune. Wise and noble Garanal is friend and ally to Ekaterina. I take no pleasure in storming his home, but Ekaterina has divined that the Cappadocians have stolen from her. We seek to retrieve a precious fragment of the Book of Nod, the wisdom of the ancient Canaanites.
Why would Garanal steal from her?
We know not. Until we learn all, we cannot let them know we serve Ekaterina.
Kristoff, you need to stop trying to attack these fucking people. Alright, so the Cappadocians are the Nosferatu. No.
To the abyss with thee.
So, you can drink from your allies, as well as from enemies, though drinking from enemies requires two things, basically. First, that... There we go. Okay, so first, that the enemy is not wearing a... excuse me. That the enemy is not wearing a neck guard. Second, that you have a half-decent strength.
The Cappadocians are a strange clan, Kristoff. They seek to understand death and the secrets of the grave. Prepare thyself. Their halls are guarded by the walking dead.
The stench of death taints this holy place.
'Tis fitting for the clan of death.
A half-decent strength. And assuming you can latch on, feed, obviously. If you have a higher strength and a higher feed, you'll have an easier time latching onto enemies.
To the abyss with thee.
Wilhelm, do you mind attacking, please?
Thy mind is troubled, warrior. Let us soothe the tumult in thy mind with the comfort of the tomb.
There we go. Jesus. pretty much early on it's pointless to try and feed from enemies, and later on feeding from enemies becomes pointless because I'm gonna get a specific ability that lets me just have all the blood that I ever want. And alright. So we will go on and see y'all next time for when we go assail the Cappadocian Home Guard. See ya. Cheers.